And on the top of this show, we have some breaking news for you where Republic has exclusively accessed pictures of Pak diplomat Sohail Mahmood after he has reached Islamabad. You would remember how Pakistan has been claiming that Sohail Mahmood was intimidated and harassed in India, and which is why he was summoned. And these are exclusive pictures we are bringing you of Sohail Mahmood, who has now arrived in Islamabad. This over alleged harassment incidents. Yes, Pakistan has been exposed over the fake videos they have been putting out, but coming back to all the lies that they have been claiming on this Sohail Mahmood, this Pak diplomat who they claimed was harassed in India, and which is why they had to summon him back to Pakistan, is back. And these are exclusive pictures that we are bringing to you on our channel. Sohail Mahmood is back in Islamabad. Of course, we are trying to get in touch with our associate editor Aditya Rajkol, who will join us in just a bit to give us more details of when he arrived in Islamabad and when he was taken. While we'll connect with him in just a bit, these are exclusive pictures we are bringing to you on your screens of Pakistan High Commissioner Sohail Mahmood, who has now reached Islamabad. These are pictures coming in from the airport where he was going to board his flight. And remember, this after Pakistan has been claiming that Sohail Mahmood was in fact harassed and intimidated in India. This despite India issuing verbals one after another of how Indian diplomats on the contrary have been harassed in Pakistan, after which Pakistan wanted to get back in India, and this is the lies they began to claim. Let's go across to my colleague Anas, who's joining us from Islamabad at this point. Anas, give us a sense of what Pakistan is claiming. Of course, Sohail Mahmood is back in Islamabad, and now how do they take this further?
Well, Islamabad has is looking forward to some of the options that has been pitched in, and the options are most likely that they are considering to call back the families of the diplomats who are posted in Delhi. The second option is that they're also considering to declare this mission as a non-school going mission. So that means that it will be on the same level of that of the Indian mission in Islamabad. That means that any diplomat who is posted in Delhi will not be having their children being studied in any schools of Delhi. Rather than they'll be schooled in back home in Pakistan, and the education expenses will be looked after by the government of Pakistan. Now, Sohail Mahmood arrived in Pakistan just last night via PK271, the Delhi to Lahore flight. He is currently in Lahore and scheduled to get to Islamabad early in the morning, where he'll be holding briefings, displayed briefing sessions, briefing sessions with the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs officials in Islamabad. After that, he is scheduled to meet the Foreign Minister tomorrow on Sunday, and on Monday, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Shahid Khaqan Abbasi. Now, Pakistan is considering just two options as of now. The third option of calling back the High Commissioner is also on the cards, but that will not be very aggressively taken. The only option that our sources indicate will aggressively be taken is of considering to calling back the families of the diplomats who are posted in Delhi.
Right.
Yes.
Right, Anas, continue to stay with us because we have more breaking news coming in. We'll come back to you in just a bit, and to update our viewers, well, as Pakistan has been claiming all these lies, they have been exposed once again, and their fake video propaganda has also been exposed. Now, Pakistan has been running for cover, and sources tell Republic that Pakistan Trade Minister is unlikely to visit India for the WTO meet. Yes, this is the World Trade Organization mini-ministerial meet that is slated to take place in New Delhi, probably on the 21st and 22nd of March. And remember, 39 world delegations have been invited for this, who have already 53 delegations have been invited, out of which 39 have confirmed their presence. However, as far as Pakistan is concerned, the news that we are getting is that they are in all likelihood to miss this meet. Let's go across to my colleague and our associate editor Aditya Rajkol, who's joining us on the phone line with more details. Aditya, well, Pakistan clearly is left with no face to actually come up with a cover-up after they have been putting out these fake videos, and now they again try and play the victim card and say that their minister will not attend this meet because of all that has been happening.
Well, yes, that's the latest news coming in as of now. We're reporting first here on Republic TV through Pakistani government sources that at the very top, Pakistan government has decided to not send their trade minister for the WTO meeting that will be held between 21st and 23rd March here in the national capital of India. In fact, 53 delegations were invited, out of which 39 to 40 have already confirmed. There are others who will be confirming in the next few days. And what we are being told is that there's no confirmation that has come from Pakistan. Yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, finally Pakistan government has taken a call to not send their trade minister. Perhaps this is just an excuse. They never wanted, indeed, to send their trade minister here to New Delhi. And the reason given is the diplomatic standoff between India and Pakistan. Now, the question does not arise of New Delhi taking any steps, because the ball is in Pakistan's court. That's what top government sources tell me, that Pakistan will have to act against its own agencies and tell them to be in order to, in fact, change their tactics, not harass and humiliate the Indian diplomats that has been on for a very long time. So, as of now, Pakistan decided to not send their trade minister, but contrary to their imagination, this may not affect the WTO meet at all in New Delhi, because there are key global players, including US and UK, which will be participating in it, and the meeting will go on as usual, even though Pakistan may not attend.
Right, Aditya, continue to stay with us. We have more breaking news coming in, but for now, let's go across to Anas to get more information on this. Anas, what are you gathering from your sources in Pakistan? Because what we are hearing is that Pakistan, in all likelihood, would miss this WTO meet owing to the India-Pak diplomatic standoff.
Absolutely, as Aditya reported, he reported it spot on that the government of Pakistan has decided in principle to not to send the trade minister to Delhi for the WTO meet. Now, earlier the decision was taken that he could have been sent to Delhi in a major diplomatic, as we say, progress, the progress and a major diplomatic progress between the two countries. But recently, we've seen the diplomatic standoff due to these alleged harassment incidents that has been reported on either of the sides. The reason the government of Pakistan yesterday, in a very top-level meeting that was chaired by the Foreign Secretary and attended by the Trade Minister himself, along with other stakeholders as well, they've decided in principle not to send the Trade Minister to attend the WTO meet, and the reason they've given is the ongoing diplomatic standoff. Now, it is pertinent to mention that the Indian side is determined to get this diplomatic standoff to get this de-escalated. However, having said that, the Pakistani side is currently in no mood. They've been putting out videos, they've been putting out pictures. Recently, just yesterday, the Indian side protested, and our sources, the top-level diplomatic sources, confirmed that in the past 24 hours, at least 3 incidents of harassment of Indian diplomats have been reported, where they have been chased quite a lot, they have been intimidated, and they've been harassed as well. And just yesterday, the Indian High Commission in Islamabad launched a very strong protest to the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So,
one lie after another being propagated by Pakistan. But thank you so much, Anas, for joining us with all these latest details.
जो केस मेरे बड़े भाई शमशेर पे बनाया था, वो 14 साल हो गए और अनफॉर्चुनेटली उनकी डेथ हो गई लास्ट ईयर। तो अब वही थे एक विक्टिम। अब केस ने जो बोला है, कोर्ट ने, अदालत ने बोला है कि अब हम जाएंगे, सेशन कोर्ट है, अपील करेंगे, बाकी जो अदालत का फैसला हो तो फैसला होता ही है, और अपनी कोशिश करेंगे, हम लोग आगे जाएंगे।
Trouble continued to mount for Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal after he apologized to Bikram Singh Majithia over as leader Bhagwant Mann and state co-convener Aman Arora resigned from POS. Central government filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court on Subramaniam Swamy's plea seeking protection for the Ram Setu. Centre informed the Apex Court that it would find an alternative for the Setu Samudram project. The Delhi High Court heard the CBI counsel and reserved its order on the bail plea of Karti Chidambaram in the INX media scam case. The CBI has opposed the plea, saying that there would be a possibility of tampering of evidence. Tarun Tejpal, the former editor-in-chief of Tehelka, evaded Republic TV's questions in Goa, where his trial session is underway, with the court recording the statement of the victim as well.
Mr. Tejpal, why this dealing tactic yet again? Why you don't want to give justice to the victim, Mr. Tejpal? Just one comment, sir. Why you don't want to give justice to the victim? Tejpal, why are you doing this, Mr. Tejpal, to the victim? Just one comment on this. Mr. Tejpal, just one comment, sir.
The chairman of the UP Shia Central Waqf Board, Wasim Rizvi, had written a letter to All India Muslim Personal Law Board saying Nawaz cannot be offered at a dispute land and therefore he sees nothing wrong with the construction of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya.